The biggest obstacle in all healing work is the mind. And what does the mind do? No, the mind is actually connected to your senses. And it's like slave to your senses. So whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you smell, whatever you take, you pick up, you know, this is all greed, avarice, jealousy, hate, anger. All these emotions are being cultivated, yes, in your solar plexus, but where are they coming from?
In the mind only.
From your senses. And the senses are then driving your mind. So, how to explain this? So, there was once a sadhu. I think the story will explain it to you. That he used to meditate, he used to sing, chant mantras, and he was living in the forest, in the jungle. And to make a living, he used to cut some wood from the trees, and then he would go to the bazaar and he used to sell it. And then, with whatever he earned, he used to pay for his whatever. So one day he was finished selling his wood and he was walking back to the forest when he saw some dates, very nice fresh dates in a basket that somebody was selling. So he looked at them and he passed them by. So when he reached the forest and he sat down to meditate, immediately he got a vision of the dates. So he said that I have to send healing to my root chakra, to my eyes. That they have seen the dates and now they are polluting, corrupting my mind. And my mind is trying to rest in the soul self and is trying to connect to the divine in my heart. But my outer peripheral actions are affecting my mind, and the mind is then corrupting my instincts of spiritual welfare. So he did some louder mantras and he tried to do some visualization of a lotus and of God's form and the flame and all that. Then he fell asleep. Then in the morning when he woke up and he had his bath and all, he sat down to meditate. And again, he saw the dates. And now he was going to the taste on his tongue. His tongue was watering, almost like saliva was flowing out of his mouth. So then he was saying that first, then he was also smelling how the dates with the sweetness and then they are food for the gods and all that. And he was thinking, what is wrong with me? Why am I so disgustingly attached to the dates? So what do I have to do? So he went back to wood cutting, and that day he worked double. He made more effort to cut more wood, and he pushed himself to carry that load to the market. And there he sold the wood for double the money. And all the while that he was cutting the wood and working hard, he was thinking that I'm going to eat the dates in the evening. So then, on his way back to the jungle, he bought a very big basket of dates. All the double work that he had done with all that money, he bought the dates. He took them to his little hut or wherever he used to live. He placed them in front of himself. And he sat down to meditate in front of the thing. And he had a conversation with the dates. That I know that you're very sweet. And I know that I want you. But you are corrupting my mind. And you are disgusting me. Because I'm becoming your slave. And this slavery and corruption with this dates and this flavor and this taste and my saliva and that instead of meditating on the divine and being grateful, you are forcing me to not meditate on the divine. So then he said that today you asked for dates, tomorrow you'll ask for something else. Then you will ask for a better home. Then you will ask for a better companion. Then you will even tell me ki shaadi kar lo, get married. Then I'll get married, then you will say that I want new clothes. Then you will say that I want a better bed, softer pillow. Then you will say that I want a better job. Wood cutting is a very hard thing, so I should go and do something better. Then you will say ornaments, then silk clothes, then car, then computer, then cell phone. Then you will say, now I need this. Car is not good, I need better model. So, he immediately got up and there was a passerby going and he presented him the dates. He said that you are not going to control me. You are not going to tell me that this is what will fulfill me. I know fulfillment doesn't come from eating the dates. And you have been an obstacle. And whatever was my debt to you and to the date guy, I am completely finishing. And this is the end. That you are not going to. I don't want to be a donkey and a horse working at double the speed because I'm very satisfied with my life. In the simplicity of this nature, I am not going to allow my mind to control how and what I should be doing. So I think that this story illustrates that finally your senses are controlling your mind and your mind is trying to control you and tell you things which are not true. And when your mind is telling you things that are not true, then you are sometimes disbelieving the action of the healing light. Of course, he went back to his hut and he meditated and forgot about the dates and he blessed the passerby and he had so much gratefulness. And then the next day he went and he just cut as much wood as he needed to. And he didn't carry any burdens that he has to accumulate, put in the bank account, put there. And always saying, I have less, because the mind is the monkey mind. Always checking out what other people have. Never looking at what you have and being satisfied. And like Florence said, always thinking that you're giving away somebody a share of your own self. No. What you're giving away is your monkey mind. So that's why in all spiritual, religious constructs, in all Vedic books, or even if you look at the Quran or you look at the Bible, it's all about giving. Even the teachings of the Buddha, they're talking about the Mahagyan, the highest knowledge is to give. Why? Because it will teach you detachment.